Ashley. It's Monday. I think it was a full moon too. Was there a full moon? Was that yesterday? I'm feeling the effects. I must say, I'm not even gonna pretend. Yes, feeling the effects of the full moon. You look fantastic. You look so springtime, summertime. Do you have a good Mother's Day? I did. Good. All right, so if you're looking at Ashley and saying, oh, love the idea of a skirt. I understand completely. Let me just show you what we have, because this is done, and leave it to Isaac to sort of give you, when you look at Ashley and you look at this skirt, it does give kind of vintage vibes, right? There's something very throwback, ladylike about a skirt like this. Ooh, I'm over here. But it's done in a scuba fabric. So he took kind of vintage meets modern day fabrication to give you a skirt you're gonna love. And it's just a simple pull-on style. And all with this really pretty scrolling paisley print. So first up, we have pink paisley, and that'll be pink with orange and red all together, creating that look. Then we have what Ashley's wearing. That's your blue paisley. Look at that. And along with the blue, there's periwinkle, there's navy, there's kind of marine blue, and there's even little hints of a lavender. Ooh, I know. And the scuba fabric, it's a crepey scuba fabric, so it feels luxe and it moves. You want a skirt that's got a little flair to move. And then finally, we have it in the green. I know. And Ashley just wore it with a tank. You can do the same. Simple tank, simple t-shirt, but the skirt is the story. So we have both regular and petite, and we have it for you in sizes extra, extra small to 5X. So James Aguiar, as you know, is part of the Isaac team. He's here in the studio this morning. Good Monday morning to you.
You too.
So I was saying, you know, looking at Ashley, there's sort of a ladylike kind of throwback vibe to a skirt like this, but then it's done in this sort of modern scuba crepe, which makes it fun to wear.
It's so great. I was looking at Ashley as she came out, and I was like, she looks like she's strolling the streets of Italy with her gelato, and she's just having a lazy afternoon. There is a vintage feel to it. There's a great sort of 1950s kind of A-line that just looks so appropriate and fabulous, and she just looks wonderful.
I have to say, so we popped back over to Ashley.
Yes.
And just while we're looking at her there, let me just say she's 5'7". She wears the skirt for you in the size extra small. We're going to talk about, by the way, that tank. If you're saying her whole look feels like that's my summer vibe, that's my summer jam. Even the bag is coming up in the show. So talk to us about this scuba crepe fabrication, what that is and what that means. Because as she moved, you can see her kind of, the skirt flows.
Exactly. There's just a wonderful texture to it. The print is so fabulous and so clear. There's about 5 or 6 different colors here. There's a drape to it. There's a little bit of a beefiness, as Isaac would say, but the real star is on the inside. It is so soft, so beautiful to the skin. It's a cooling effect, and it just sort of drapes around the body, and there's a lovely lightness and movement to it as well.
Yeah, it's good. I will tell you, so we offer it in regular and petite. So, because looking at it on Ashley, this is a skirt that's going to be just a little below the knee region, which is what you want. And so you can see on her in the regular length, in her perfect size, where that skirt's going to fall. Petite ladies, so that it will be the right length for your stature too, we have the skirt in petites. It's machine washable. I have to say, the paisley, the scale of the paisley print is also very flattering.
Correct.
As well as wearable. I love that every choice you're making, it's tonal. So if you're loving the green story, there are greens in the skirt. If you're loving the blue story, there are blues in the skirt. If you're loving the pink story, pinks and reds in the skirt. It makes it easy, James, to pair back to whatever I want to do.
Anything. I love this with a crisp white shirt. I love it with a tank top. I love it with a cardigan. There's pockets in it, and the pockets are lined and just so beautiful and soft. Look at that really soft sort of pistachio green for the green, which goes back. There's such a great movement. It is pull on, which is so great. And I do love the idea that you can travel with this. You could roll this up in a suitcase and it would open up and just look fabulous.
Yeah, it's a cute skirt. And I will tell you, what we love about spring and summer is that this is the time when you want everything to be a little lighter, a little shorter, a little easier. And so when you look at Ashley, she could be going to the office on a Monday morning. She could be meeting friends for lunch. She could be traveling and going on vacation. And so when you think about all the things you've got coming up, whether it is, you know what, gang, are we having trouble with the tally lights because they're not matching up to what I'm seeing? Maybe I think that's what's throwing me off. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, that's my fault. So as we're looking at Ashley, you can see it's like, that's such an easy way to get dressed and look good.
It is, and you were mentioning a summer dinner, hosting a summer dinner. That's the look here, right? You don't have to think about it. It's something that's just so easy to pull on and change before the guests arrive, and you just look finished and polished. And you could wear this with a heel, a Sabrina heel, but you could wear it with a flat sneaker as well and just be as comfortable. And by the way, this could also move into fall with a boot and a chunky knit.
All right, let's give you a reminder, because clearance prices happen when we are down to the last of our inventory. And that means once a color and size is sold out, there will be no more coming. So if you're saying cute skirt for spring and summer, I'm in. Let me show you the colors. We have it for you in the green paisley, and that'll be all the wonderful green tones from the brightest to the deepest. We have it for you in the pink paisley, and that gives you pink and orange with little pops of red as well. And then if you're loving Ashley's color, that is your blue paisley, and that's got all your blue tones with a little hint of lavender mixed in as well. So it's a 691466, and our sizes are extra, extra small to 5X, and we do have it in both petite and in regular. All right, and by the way, that skirt is new for the season, but you can take advantage of the clearance price now. All right. Oh, thank you, James.